morning. I have got a really bad cold from the air condition at our hostel in Dubrovnik, which was max cold, max fan, always. So I'm just gonna see if I can do some work. I have some accounting things and stuff that I need to do that I can do now that I'm not feeling great anyway. At least I went to the beach, but I just don't feel like that. I just don't feel that well. I'm not really feeling much better, but I need to get some food. So I'm headed to the ATM to take out some cash because people here like hardly use cards ever. And then I'm gonna go to the vegan place and get some food. So I'm at Biomania and I'm waiting for Elise. She's coming to join me. And they have so many good things. There are actually 2 vegan cafes on this beach or island, which is crazy. Thank you. This looks so good. Elise is here. And I'm on my iced coffee number 2, and she got an iced coffee, and she has some Pepsi from before.
Yeah,
since they don't have, they don't have soda here.
Yeah.
We got food. I got the bolognese, and your salad looks really good.
Really nice, yeah.
I am trying to feel better, so I got an immune shot. This is ginger and turmeric. Cheers. A cake. She got the avocado cake.
Yeah, it's recommended.
Yep. And then I got the Jaffa, even though he wanted me to take the double chocolate brownie, because that was apparently the other best one in addition to this one.
Yeah.
But I really wanted Jaffa cake, so Jaffa cake it is. This boat has like so many masts. I do not understand. So that is the party island, which is called Carpe Diem. Yeah, my phone is not great at long distances. I have 1% battery and I'm spending it updating you, so I hope you appreciate it. We have just wandered around town a little bit after we went to Hula Hula, and then we met a girl who Elisa met the last night in Dubrovnik, who's also here in Hvar. So we went to get a drink, and they got like some snack platter, and now we're headed back to the hostel. It is 10:30 now, and I'm so ready for bed. And then tomorrow we are headed off to Split, and we have 2 nights there before going home. There's tables. We just boarded the ferry from Hvar to Split, and we're headed to the hotel next. We're gonna be at the hotel for 2 nights, and then we are headed back home to Norway.
So I'm gonna see if I can get some work done while we're on the ferry, and seeing as we have a table, that's gonna be so much easier. Hey everyone, we are in Split. It's like an 8-minute walk to the hotel along the water, which is really nice. And it seems really flat.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
A welcoming change.
Yeah. Excuse my sweaty face. We just checked in and our room is huge. Like it's enormous.
The door looks like one of those horror, like the mental
hospital.
Yeah.
This is the door. Like I said, this is the door, and then when you get in, you get these two, like, really? Like, I would like one of these chairs at home. Like, they look amazing.
Chairs. Yeah.
And then you just have this, like, huge area with a TV. And then this is the bedroom area. 2 single beds. There's only 1 outlet, though. And then this is the bathroom. It has a waterfall shower. Like, what? I cannot wait to take a shower in there. This is, like, the biggest hotel room I've ever had, I think.
Yeah.
And then I love the beams in the ceiling.
That's so cool.
So we are finding some food. We are at Spiron, which is like a tiny restaurant really close to our hotel.
So we're waiting for our food, but we got summer wine, which we thought was wine, but it seems like it's a cocktail.
Yeah,
but it's pretty good.
Read about it at the wine cocktail.
Mm.
We have the summer wine, which is really nice.
Look, someone bought him food. Hi. So we have been looking at different half-day tours for tomorrow. So we found one that we ended up doing, which is this one. So you go to Trogir, Blue Lagoon, and then Maslenica, I think it was called, or if it was here, I don't remember. Oh, it's nice.
It's a little bit tight though.
Mm. So this tree has pomegranate, which is really cool. So it is time for some food. So we're at Fig, and they have vegan marked menus. Hey guys, we have been wandering around and I just placed a deposit for a tattoo, so I'm gonna take another one tomorrow. It's gonna be my 12th, 13th, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like a flash thing from place. I'm gonna have it on the back here so that I will have something back there. Like I have this one over here. And it's really cute. It's like half a cat and it's so cute. Hey guys, we are back at the hotel. And I'm just having some wine. I'm gonna be working for a bit. And then it's 9:30 now, but it's gonna be nice to get a little bit of an early night's sleep. Tomorrow we are going on a half-day boat tour, and then I also have a tattoo appointment tomorrow after the cruise is back. So the cruise is from 2:30 until 7, and then I have an appointment at 7:30. So good morning. We've actually been up for a while. I just did some work and I had to send out an invoice, so I got that done so that I can get paid. And then we're headed out to eat breakfast. We're going to Brooklyn Bagel Co., which is like just a few minutes walk from here. And then I don't know if we're really doing much before our boat trip today at 2:30. I ended up getting 2 of the vegan bagel. This is that one. So one for now, one for later. And then I'm gonna stop by here after and see if they have some good stuff. Hey guys, we are headed over to our boat trip. We have a, how long is it? 5.5 hour trip
5.5, yeah.
before us.
So guys, we are now arriving in Trogir. It's one of the oldest Croatian towns, and that's why it's under the UNESCO protection.
Hey everyone, we are in Trogir, which is one of the oldest towns in Croatia. And we have about 50 minutes to hang out here before we are headed to our next stop. We're just gonna wander around, see if we can find anything interesting. They say we could like eat or drink something, but in 15 minutes that's not really a lot of time to do anything. Ignore the watch, that's not correct. So since we're not eating, we stopped for gelato. So I'm getting the ananas, which is basically pineapple. Thank you. And the black chocolate, which is milk-free. So this is one of the 9 churches in Trogir, which is a crazy amount of churches for such a tiny town. This place is called Big Daddy.
So guys, we're now in the Blue Lagoon. It's basically an area between 3 islands. It's a really popular place because of crystal clear sea. It is, so it's really fun for swimming. We'll give it a snorkel, little birds in the wind.
So we are at the Blue Lagoon, which is between something small, something big, and the island that we're on. And we have a paddleboard. And she's gonna try snorkeling.
Guys, we need to go through this boat. We'll help you out.
So we are at the last stop for today, and I'm just gonna find something to drink. It's really rocky here, so I don't feel like going into the water. I got a potato salad and this lemon radler. So since I'm getting out to 2 today, I shouldn't really be drinking much alcohol, so this is just at 2%. I got my potato salad, I got my radler, and Elise is also trying to find some food. So we are back on shore, and it was a really nice trip. We got to see and do some things, and I'm headed to the tattoo studio now. Split is actually a really beautiful city. I know everyone is hyping up Dubrovnik, but I actually really like this place. I'm so excited. I am all done. I sent a picture to my mom and she asked if it was a frog or if she needed new glasses, which is hilarious because apparently she desperately needs new glasses. I'm going to meet Elisa. She went to get a massage while I was getting tattooed, but she's probably not done for another while. Oh, here's another one. Hi, friend or foe? So I found Elisa and we are headed to Barakukula, which is a plant-based restaurant, and we're just gonna see if they have anything, and then we are headed back to the hotel after we eat, and then I have to take this off in an hour or two.
Vi kan jo gjøre sånn at hvis du har heller lyst på sushi enn du har lyst på noe fichaco, så kan vi gjøre det samme at vi tar en del på det, men jeg vet ikke.
It's our last day in the split. We're going home tomorrow morning, so we got some food. We have the no fish tacos, and I got some sushi. And we also got drinks, but we're still waiting on those. We are starting to get finished, packed up. So I still have like a lot of wine left, so I'm just having a little glass while we're finishing packing. So this black bag right here, that's just like trash and whatnot. I have my suitcase. I'm waiting for my towel, which is drying after our tour today. My sneakers. Elisa has her stuff here, and then I have my laptop I have to pack down. I'm just letting it charge a little bit. And then Elisa has clothes and stuff for tomorrow. And then I think she has some stuff drying over here. And more trash.
It's drying.
And yeah. So I just stuffed things into my suitcase. I have like 4 packages of Kleenex, some hummus chips, and then I have an iced coffee and like a wrap thing in the fridge for breakfast tomorrow. And then after that I am basically done. So it's a little bit later than I probably anticipated because I watched 3 episodes on Netflix instead of going to back. So that's why. But we have to get up pretty early. We gotta be at the airport around 8 and our flight is at 10 something. And then I am stopping at Hobart, and then depending on traffic, Elisa will be riding with me home or not. Not on traffic, but on delays, if we have any airport delays, because she double booked herself yesterday. She's also going to like a park thing tomorrow.
Amusement park.
Yeah.
But it's like not before like 4:30 p.m. So if you land on time and everything,
Yeah, it's fine.
be fine. And then also have time to join you to Hobart. Is it? That's it called? Hobart?
Yep.
Yeah. But if it's a delay, then I have to just rush back home and fix that, because it's gonna be like bam, 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 bam.
Yes. I think I took some footage of it before, but this is what it looks super cute. Good morning. We are checking out. Kan du spørre hun i vesten eventuelt? It is boarding time, and we are headed home. So the vegan meal is the same as it was on the way down. So this is a quinoa masala, and then there's a vegan carrot cake for dessert. Hello. We didn't end up with coffee because they hadn't gotten PSL yet. They're not getting it until tomorrow, but they announced on Instagram and in big posters that they had it, so I didn't want anything else.
No.
Hey guys, there was so much traffic out of Oslo. I stopped in Sandvika to go to the bathroom. And then I checked if they had the PSL here because they did not have it yet at Gardermoen. But they had it here. So I got an iced pumpkin spice latte with soy milk and just 2 pumps of pumpkin spice because it's just too sweet if it's the 4 or however many they put in. So Marius just texted me that he's about to leave Oslo. He's working late today. So he's going home, so he'll be a little bit behind me. So I'm just going to be putting on a podcast and then I'm going to be headed home. Good morning. It's a little before 8 and I'm taking my car to the shop. It needs a service and then I also need to fix the check engine light. Been on for a couple of weeks by this point. I delivered my car, which is right there, so they're gonna start fixing that. It's a service and then also fixing the check engine light. So I'm gonna go to like more centrum of Hønefoss because this is just like a residential and industrial area, so there's like nothing to do here. So I'll probably sit down and get a coffee and just work a little bit here. Espresso House, this is where I'm going. I'm going to be working for a while. So I'm at Espresso House and I picked up their vegan sourdough, which looks amazing. And a oat latte with vanilla. I miss the weather in the Balkans. This is no fun. It's been about 4 hours since I delivered my car. So I'm just walking in that direction so that I'm there when they're done, so that I can head home. It's actually been pretty productive. I've got a lot of work done. So for work today, I was about 3 hours, I think, at Espresso House. So for phony content, I reviewed 5 videos. I translated 3 scripts with the like SEO or poster thing called Tiles. Which I did for the 3 that I translated, as well as 1 more that I forgot. I did customer service for Halo. So I emptied the queue from yesterday. And I exported my video that I edited on the plane to Albania. So that's now ready to just be uploaded. And also, I have hired someone to do a logo for me for a web store that I'm going to be starting up. So I paid the down payment to her, which was half of the invoice, and then I filled in all the information that she wanted to have about the business before starting with a logo. So I'll probably hear more from her about that next week. And she's gonna give me like 3 color palettes. I'm really excited to see that. Like for colors, I just pitched like greens and maybe like a terracotta rust color or something like that. As like a little bit of a contrast would be nice. So, so when I got here, my car was standing outside. So when I walked in, I was like, oh, that's great timing. I was just finished. My service was about $5,000. No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, but $500-ish. And then they also changed like a sensor or something inside the car, which is why the check engine light has been on. So that should be all good now, and it should also bring the car's fuel usage down to the previous normal, because it was using 4.7 liters, and now while that check engine light has been on, it's been using more. It's been using 5.2. Good morning. We have lost power. It's like almost 11 now, but it's really dark because I can't turn on the lights. Because I turned them on and then they were on for like a few minutes and then they just turned right off. And then the Wi-Fi was gone from my phone, so I tried to put my phone in the charger just to see if it worked, and it didn't. So I do need to get some work done though. But I can use my laptop with Wi-Fi or my data from my phone with a hotspot, and then hopefully my phone and my laptop has enough charge that I can do that. I really want some coffee, and like I just mentioned, our power is out. But I have one of these coffee brewer little bag things. Hey guys, I took a shower to just get all the salt out of my hair. And then I started filming for phony content, but the little typing and bubbling thing that is supposed to come up when the other person is typing is not coming up. I have sent an email to my contact person and the editing person and just like, what do I do? Have you seen this before? What can I do about it? And I'm supposed to be away tomorrow. My deadline is tomorrow, so I was supposed to do all this today. So I'll just see what they say. Worst case, it's gonna be a really long night for me tomorrow. I'm at Jeanette's place and we just had dinner. I just wanted to fill you in a little bit. Hi. I'm gonna cuddle with all of the dogs. Hi. Good morning. It's 8 and we kind of overslept a little bit. We are going to a car cross thing today, and I'm just making some coffee, prepping some food, because they don't have food for me there. Surprise, surprise. We're making coffee. I have some leftover hot dog with vegan potato salad, and then I have some drinks here, and then I need to find some breakfast.
Då säger vi Gare Helgesen.